Aloha surfers. Tight hips, tight surfing. Simple as that, but your hips are behind every move on a wave. So today we are opening them in every direction. Let's get started. Sit nice and tall, place your feet wider than your hips, knees bend, creating a V shape. Hands behind you for support. Keep a 90-degree angle in your knees. As you inhale, drop your knees to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. We are working on internal hip rotation here. And if you think about it, almost every move we are doing while surfing rotates the hips out, not in. So over time that creates imbalance and leads to stiff hips. Release the movement and now come into a 90-90 seated position. Bring your right leg in front. Keep a 90-degree angle in both legs. So your right shin and left thigh parallel to the front of the mat and your right thigh and left shin parallel to the sides. Chest facing forward. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, walk your hands forward, bring chest toward your right shin. And if you want to deepen the stretch, walk your hands to the left, chest toward your right foot. Take 2 deep breaths into your belly here. On your next inhale, come back to center, lift yourself up, and lift your back foot off the ground. Hold here for 5 seconds. Feel your inner thigh and hip work to keep it up. Release. Great job. And now let's switch sides. So your left leg in the front, right leg behind, 90-degree angle in both legs. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Choose your variation. You can stay here or you can walk your hands to the right, bringing chest closer to your left feet. Take 3 deep breaths into your belly. On your next inhale, come back. Flex your back foot and lift it off. Hold for 5 seconds. Release. Great job. Now let's come into butterfly, Baddha. Bring the soles of your feet together, hold on your feet, lengthen through the spine, and start pulsing your knees up and down. Keep it dynamic. A lot of times, surfers have lower back pain and knees pain, and many times the root that causes that is actually tight hips. So opening our hips is where the real relief comes from. Release the movement and now bring your feet a little bit forward, creating a diamond shape. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, grab your feet. Exhale, fold forward. Keep your spine nice and long. Breathe into your belly. On your next inhale, come up. Roll onto all fours. Tuck your toes and press up into downward dog. Bend your knees slightly if your hamstrings are tight. And on your next inhale, lift your right leg, bend the knee, and draw wide circles with your knee. Keep the movement slow and controlled, and change direction. Now keep the knee bent and take your right foot over to the left, stacking your hips and opening the right hip even more. Take 2 deep breaths here. On your next inhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. As you exhale, lower your right knee toward the mat and let your hips sink down. Inhale, press it all back up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, down. Hold here for 2 breaths. Sink your hips down. Keep lengthening your spine, chest open, gaze forward. We are building an active strength in the outer right hip. Release, inhale, press it all back up, and now walk your right foot to the right edge of the mat. Bring both hands inside. Lower your back leg. Bring your right hand to the outer right hip and gently press it away into a twist. Gaze over your right shoulder. Deep belly breathing. Inhale, untwist, step back to downward facing dog, and take a moment here. Notice the difference between your right and left sides. Now we'll take the whole sequence on the left. On your next inhale, lift your left leg, bend your knee, and draw slow circles in one direction. And then switch directions. Keep your knee bent and bring your left foot to the right, stacking your hips, opening your left hip. Press your hands into the mat and keep the length in your spine. Take 2 deep breaths. On your next inhale, step your left foot forward between your hands. Slide your right leg slightly back. As you exhale, lower your right knee toward the mat. Let your hips sink down. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. On the next exhale, lower down and stay here for 2 deep breaths. Lengthen the spine, gaze forward. Inhale, come back. Walk your left foot out to the side. Right hand on the mat. Press your left hand into your left inner thigh. Twist to the left and gaze over your left shoulder. Take 2 deep breaths here. On your next inhale, come into downward facing dog. Pause here and bring your awareness to your hips. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up and bring your knee toward your right wrist. Lower your left leg, untuck your toes. Your front shin doesn't need to be parallel to the front of the mat, so bring your foot in closer if it feels more comfortable. Square your hips, inhale, lengthen through the spine, exhale, fold forward. Come onto your forearms or reach all the way down, resting your forehead on the mat. Breathe into your belly. Slowly walk your hands back, come up. Bring your front foot closer to your hips, bend your back knee, and lift your left heel. Reach back with your left hand and hold your left foot. Bring the heel closer in and feel a deep stretch in the front of your left thigh. Gently release and step all the way back into downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bring your left knee toward your left wrist. Choose the angle that feels comfortable. Square your hips. Inhale, press your hands and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward into pigeon. Walk your hands back and come up. Bring your front foot closer to your hips. Bend your right knee behind you and lift your right heel. Reach back with your right hand and hold your right foot. Gently bring the heel in closer to your body. On your next inhale, release your right leg and come into downward dog. Lower your knees to the mat, cross your shins, sit back and slowly make your way down onto your back. From here, stretch your legs up, flex your feet, and cross your right thigh over your left. Grab your ankles or the outer edges of your feet and draw your legs in toward your chest. Head and shoulders heavy on the mat, lower back flat. Breathe into the outer hips. This is where we hold so much tightness from surfing. Release, stretch your legs up and cross your left thigh over your right. Bring them closer in. Take 2 deep breaths here. Release both legs, bend your legs, and bring your hands to your knees. Draw a few nice circles with your knees. One direction, then the other. And then hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock from side to side, massaging your lower back and releasing any tension that's left. When you are ready, gently rock to one side and make your way up to a seated position. That's it for today. Your hips should feel more open and you might feel your surfing becoming more fluid and smoother too. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you want more yoga for surfers, follow the channel and let me know in the comments how you feel after this practice. I'll see you in the next flow. Ciao.